Hello everyone and good evening, or if you're watching this video at another point in your day, hello, welcome. My name is Sarah. If you are new here, I am a yoga instructor, a college student, and a cat mom. And today I will be moving you all through a bedtime detoxing yoga flow. So it will include some heart openers, moving into our hips and our thighs, and along with some yummy twists. So when you're ready, maybe grab your pajamas, start getting ready for bed, and I will meet you in a child's pose wherever you're comfortable. So coming into our child's pose, our big toes are touching behind us. The knees can be close or far apart. You're going to sink your hips down towards the heels, and the toes can be tucked or they can be untucked. If you notice that if you untuck them and the hips are really far away from the heels and it's really uncomfortable, you can always give those toes a little bit of a tuck to really help make it a little bit more comfortable for you. And you're sinking the chest and the stomach either down in the direction of the thighs, or if the legs are wide, sinking the chest and the stomach down to the mat. And we're going to tuck our chin into our chest so that the forehead comes down onto the mat. So we want as little or as no weight possible in the bridge of the nose. Seeing if we can get all the weight moving into the forehead. And here this evening, or whenever you're practicing this flow, I want you to take a big inhale. And then exhale. Send out a sigh and let something from your day go. Let it leave your mind. Let that weight, set that weight aside so that you can come present here on your mat. Do that one more time. Take a big inhale. Fill yourself up even more than you did the last time. And then exhale. Feel a weight lift off your chest as you sink heavier into your mat. And then on your next inhale, I just want you to lift your head, and then we're going to cross our right arm under our left armpit. So we're going to reach our right hand to the left. We're going to come down onto our left temple, lowering the head all the way back down as we look to the left. Coming into just a slight little twist here for a moment. Take a big inhale. Exhale. See if you can get heavier. And if you wish to move deeper, inhale, reach the left hand to the ceiling. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the lower back or reach it to that right hip. Take a big inhale. Exhale, get heavy. Sink a little deeper into your mat. Release. Surrender. Take one more big inhale, and on an exhale, if you've moved the left hand into the bind, go ahead and inhale, reach it up. Exhale, drop it long on the mat. Inhale, slowly lift the head and the chest so the right hand comes back to center. Go ahead and cross that left arm under the right. Reaching our left hand to the right, lowering down onto our left temple, looking to the left. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let go. Notice something about this side compared to the other side. Notice if you're rushing to move into the bind, or if you're letting your body slowly move into the bind or not into the bind, as you did on the other side. Is the mind filled with thoughts? Or are you still breathing in your inhales and letting your day go on your exhales? If you took the bind on the other side and you haven't already, go ahead and reach your right hand towards the lower back or that left hip. Allowing your chest to sink down into the mat or into your thighs. allowing the body to completely rest here in this gentle child's pose twist. Inhaling and exhaling, letting go and relaxing. Inhale, reach that right hand high. If you're in the bind, exhale, take it long. Push yourself up, coming back into child's pose, and then slowly rising all the way back up, or all the way into a tabletop. Maybe straighten out one leg and then the other. Really just allowing your body to open up here in this tabletop. Or we'll move through a couple cat-cows. So on an inhale, drop the stomach, pull the heart forward, take a big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, spine to ceiling, tuck the tailbone. Imagine you're trying to get your nose and your tailbone to touch. Push your spine to your ceiling, root down through your hands. Inhale, cow pose. Pull the heart forward, shine your hips high and back as the stomach melts into the mat. Exhale, chin to chest. Push the spot in between the shoulder blades to the ceiling. Cat pose. One more time. Take a big inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then start to walk the hands back to the knees, tucking the toes if they aren't already as we come all the way up, stacking the knees over, or the hips over the knees, shoulders over hips, coming into a knee stand. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, start to send the hips forward and just bring the arms down into a cactus arm. So elbows in line with shoulders, wrists stacking on top of elbows, slightly pulling the heart forward, slightly moving the hips forward, just a slight little back bend here. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, come down into a child's pose, chin to chest. Reach your fingertips to your toes. Exhale out completely here. Let something go. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your hands high. Take a big inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Let the hips and the heart slightly move forward as you crack that walnut between your shoulder blades behind you. Really pull them together as you open the heart forward. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, child's pose. Reach your hands to your toes. One more time. Take a big exhale. Sink. Surrender into the unknown. One more inhale, rise all the way up. Reach high, maybe even this time look towards your fingertips. Exhale, cactus those arms. Let the heart and the hips sink slightly towards the front of your mat. Crack that walnut between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, reach high. Exhale, this time we bring the hands down under the shoulders, tabletop. Walk them slightly forward. We're gonna reach out. So we're gonna step our right foot in between our hands. So step it back, straight behind you, kick it up off the mat, and then step it or use your right hand to guide it in between the hands. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus those arms. Pull your heart forward, pull the shoulder blades together behind you, crack that walnut. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, bringing them right in between that back hip and this right ankle. We're going to come into a half split. So start to pull those right toes to your face. Straighten that right leg as much as you can comfortably. Inhale, pull the heart to your toes. And then take a moment as you exhale, check in with your hips. So your back hip should be over that left knee. So not passing over the left knee, but directly over like a straight line. Inhale, pull the heart to the toes. And then exhale, give your knee a kiss. And say something nice to yourself. Inhale, pull your heart to your toes, look to your toes. Exhale, give the knee a kiss. And know that this evening is going to be filled with love and gratitude for yourself. One more time, inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, give the knee a kiss. Maybe close the eyes and feel a smile creep across your face. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, bend that right knee. Come all the way back down onto that right foot, low lunge. Planting the left hand right next to our right foot under our left shoulder. Sink the weight down. And of course, you can be on your fingertips if that helps you. Once you have found some stability in that hand, we're going to inhale, reach the right hand high. Open the heart to the right. Reach those fingertips to your ceilings. Take a big inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, I want you to rise all the way up. So we're reaching our right hand behind us, our left hand forward. The heart is still opening to the right. Take a big inhale, reach the arms in separate directions. Exhale, find some core engagement if you're feeling wobbly. Pull the lower belly in and up, releasing down through this right foot. Take one more inhale, reach the hands in opposite directions. And then exhale, come out the same way we came in. Let the left hand find the mat. Inhale, reach the right hand high, look up towards those fingertips. Exhale, let the right hand find the mat. Coming onto both fingertips, come into our cat pose. Push the spine to the ceiling, bring the chin to the chest. See if you can find space between the stomach and the thigh. And when you're ready, see if you can guide the right foot back to meet the left. Walk the knees a little bit back so the hips are slightly in front of the knees. Inhale, take your gaze to the front edge of your mat. Exhale, elbows into ribcage, lower belly to mat. Wiggle the knees and the ankles out wide. Untuck your toes as you pull elbows into ribcage. Sink the weight down into the hips and the toes or the tops of the feet. And then on an inhale, lift chest, shoulders, maybe belly, neck, and head. Really sink your hips into the mat as you pull your heart forward. Think about that walnut cracking between your shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Come all the way back down one more time. Inhale, lift chest, shoulders, belly, neck, and head. Cobra pose. Really pull the heart forward and keep it pulling forward as you exhale, fold. Push up onto hands and knees, tabletop pose. We're going to move on to the next side. So straighten that left leg behind you. And when you're ready, step it or guide that left foot in between the hands. Checking that the left ankle is directly below or a little bit in front of that left ankle, just not passing under. So the knee shouldn't be passing over. It should be directly above or a little bit behind. Sink down into that left foot. And when you're ready, rise up. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus those arms. Pull the heart forward. Crack that walnut in between the shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Coming into our half splits pose, we pull those left toes to our face. We start to straighten that left leg as we sink the hips directly over our back right knee. So again, that straight line right over that right knee. Toes are pulling towards the face. That left knee is slightly bent, so it's not hyperextending. We're gonna keep away from any injury. We wanna keep this nice and safe today. And then when you're ready, inhale your heart to your toes. Exhale, this time maybe you go ahead and close the eyes as you give your knee a kiss and just say something nice to yourself. Remind yourself of something happy about yourself. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, give the knee a kiss and see if you can make an intention for your night and for tomorrow that has to do with that thing you just said. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, close the eyes. Feel that intention fill your heart as you give the knee one last kiss. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, come back into our low lunge. Our right hand plants right under the shoulder. Remember, you can be on your fingertips or a fist if that is what the body is asking for today. And when you're ready, inhale, reach the left hand high. Open the heart to the left. Maybe even take the gaze to the ceiling as the left hand reaches for the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sink down into that left foot as you reach higher. One more big inhale. Exhale, engage the core. Start to reach the left hand back to the wall behind you as you reach the right hand forward to the wall in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms in separate directions. Exhale, find that core engagement. Sink down into your left foot. Inhale, stretch yourself. Allow yourself to wring out anything that is not going to help you with that intention you just set. One more big inhale. And then exhale, the right hand comes to the mat. Inhale, reach the left hand even higher to the ceiling than before. Exhale, bring those left fingertips to the mat. Come onto your right fingertips, push the spine to the ceiling, bring your chin to your chest. And when you're ready, step that left foot back to meet the right. Walk the knees a little bit behind the hips in front of the knees. Bend elbows into rib cage, lower belly and chest to the mat. Wiggle your knees and your toes out wide. Untuck those toes, sinking the weight of the body down into the hips and the toes as you pull the elbows into rib cage. Inhale, lift chest. Shoulders, belly, neck, and head, Cobra. Pull the heart forward, crack that walnut. Exhale, fold. Inhale one more time, come into your Cobra pose. Make this the strongest heart pulling forward Cobra you can. Exhale, fold. Folding all the way down. Now I want you to bring your elbows directly under your shoulders, reaching the hands long in front of you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, see if you can slightly pull the heart towards the hands here in our Sphinx Pose. Sphinx Pose. So our head is lifting towards the ceiling on our inhales, and on our exhales, the heart pulls slightly forward. Keeping the chin level with the mat. Take one more big inhale. And then on an exhale, I want you to bend your right knee. So it's going to bend on the edge of your mat. So the knee is bent, trying to get it in line with the hip, but that probably won't happen. It definitely is not where I am today, but that is okay. As long as that knee is bent and the inner thigh is facing the mat, that will be perfect for us today. And then I want you to take an inhale, and then exhale, sink the weight of the body down into that right hand and lift that right elbow off the mat. And then take your left hand and turn it under that left elbow and start to straighten that left arm all the way to that left shoulder finds the mat. And then I want you to start to take your right hand, reach it to the ceiling. Exhale, see if you can open that right shoulder up so that the right shoulder finds the mat behind you. So we're coming into a twist. So that right knee is still bent. That left shoulder is on the mat as we're opening the heart to the ceiling and reaching our right shoulder down to the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, maybe bring your left hand to your knee, to your right knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, see if you can get that right shoulder to sink any closer to the mat. And then inhale, reach the right hand to the ceiling. Exhale, let that right hand come back to the right side of your mat. Slowly start to push yourself all the way back up to our starting position. So our starting position is our Sphinx Pose with that right knee bent. Take a big inhale. Exhale, start to straighten that right leg all the way behind you. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Bring elbows under shoulders. We're coming into a Cobra pose. So on your inhale, lift chest, shoulders, belly, neck, and head. We're going to stay here for 2 breaths. So sink the hips down into the mat. Ground it down through your hips. As you inhale the heart forward, crack that walnut between your shoulder blades and keep the shoulders sinking away from the ears, and then exhale, fold. Sink back into our Sphinx Pose. We'll bring the elbows back under the shoulders. Wrists are in front of the elbows as the hands reach to the front of the mat. Inhale, pull your head to your ceiling. Exhale, let the heart melt to the front of your mat. Do that one more time. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, sink the hips down as you pull the heart forward. Then we're going to move into our twist. So we're going to bend that left knee so that the inner part of the thigh is facing the mat. Seeing if maybe you can get that left knee in line with the left hip, but maybe not. Maybe you chill out here with me today with the knee a little bit lower than the hip length. And the ankle is directly under the knee. And once you're ready, we're going to sink the weight of the body into that left hand to bring that left elbow off the mat. Then we're going to turn our right hand under that left elbow, starting to straighten the arm all the way out. Reach that right hand to the left. Lower all the way down onto that left shoulder. And once lower down onto the right shoulder. My bad, guys. Once that right shoulder is on the mat, I want you to inhale your left hand high. Exhale, start to let the left shoulder sink down to the right side of your mat. Coming into a twist. So that left shoulder is reaching to the right side of the mat and the right hand is reaching to the left side of the mat. Maybe you take that right hand and place it on your left knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Bring that shoulder, that left shoulder, a little bit closer to the mat. Opening your heart to the ceiling, take a big inhale. Exhale, let this twist wring out everything that you will not need this evening. Let it all go. Get heavy as you surrender to the intention that you set when we were giving our knees kisses. One more big inhale. Exhale, release. And then inhale, start to reach the left hand to the ceiling. Exhale, let that left hand find the left side of your mat. Slowly lifting the head, bringing the heart back towards the mat. Slowly unwinding that right hand. The left knee is still bent. We're coming back into our Sphinx Pose. Shoulders over elbows. Fingers reaching for the front of the mat. And then we're slowly going to straighten that left leg all the way back out. Coming into a very wide-legged pose. We're going to come into a wide-legged Cobra before we close out our class in Crocodile. So to lower the chest and the head back to the mat, bring the hands under the shoulders, pull the elbows in, sink the weight of the body down into your hips. And when you're ready, inhale, lift chest, shoulders, belly, neck, and head. We're going to take 3 breaths this time. Inhale, pull the heart forward, melt the weight of your body down into your hips as you crack that walnut between your shoulder blades. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, sink into your hips as you pull the heart even more forward on your inhale. Exhale, slowly melt all the way down onto your mat. And then give yourself, your body, a little wiggle. And then bring the hands under the forehead. So the arms are going to be parallel with the front edge of your mat. Your left hand is going to stack on top of your right. Or if you're more comfortable with your right hand on top of your left, you can do that. And then we're going to sink our forehead down into our hands. And here in our crocodile, I want you to come back to those things that you said to yourself. Those sweet, kind things about yourself. Remember that smile that they brought across your face. Remember those ideas or those thoughts becoming intentions, and how you might achieve these intentions. And allow yourself here, in these moments, to remember those intentions and that smile and the warmth that you wish to fill yourself with. Now that we have wrung ourselves out from all of today, you are ready to follow these intentions and this love and this warmth that you set for yourself. Bring it with you as you go to bed this evening. And see if when you wake up tomorrow, if you remember this feeling and these intentions. Feeling free to stay here in your crocodile for as long as you wish, or whenever you're ready. Slowly lifting the forehead away from the hands, bringing the hands back under your shoulders, slowly pushing up into a tabletop. Maybe taking a pause in tabletop, or sinking the hips to the heels and pausing in child's pose. Or just making your way slowly into your bed for this evening, and seeing if as you do so, if you can remember those intentions that you set for yourself. You did absolutely wonderful with that yoga class, and I hope you are ready for your day, or just calmed and feeling light and ready to do whatever it is that you are setting to do, whether that's go to bed at this point or go back into your day. Whichever it is, I hope you enjoy it. Do so with those intentions. And if you like this video, please let me know down in the description area by giving this video a thumbs up, or by leaving your favorite part of today's flow, or maybe even one of the intentions you set for yourself down in the comment section. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, and turn on those post notifications so that you are notified every time I post a yoga video. I will see you all next week. Namaste.